Hello there, everybody. And this is actually the first day. Whoa, why is the screen so weird? Wonky. There we go. But this is actually the first day I'm recording in daylight. Oh my god. Yeah, normally I record after homework and stuff, but since it's Saturday, I can record whenever I want, all day. Now, something I actually learned is if you do a somersault, you can actually jump. It's hard to show with the Tanuki because the somersault really isn't all that cool or noticeable. No, camera. My dad told me how to fix this, but it doesn't seem to be working. Hold on. Okay, it looks like I got it. Just gonna take the fire flower and leave. It's not gonna be perfect, but now I can show this. Nope, didn't do it. Camera, stop it. There, I think I got it. But anyway, the story of that me. Basically, when I went to Best Buy to get this game on launch day, I got Street Pass with him. And I don't know why it would count that, because I didn't have save data on the game yet. So I don't know why it would say why it would count. But whatever. But his most recent played game, which it doesn't take, for most recent game, it takes when you connected, not like since then. So his most recent game was Mario 3D Land, meaning either that's a Best Buy employee or some nerd opened this game in the store and started playing it. Then just closed his 3DS and went into Street Pass. And then he's like, hey, look, I got Street Pass with double! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! By the way, we got the first star coin. Oh, I didn't think I'd make it there. Because when recording, a lot of times I'm not running, and I don't think you actually get Tanuki tails from them. But don't go in that pipe right away. Drop down here, and there's your star coin. Third to be exact. And I believe right there's a 1-up. No! Okay, fall down here, 1-up. Okay. So I have no idea what the maximum amount of lives are. I thought they were 99, but TGN platformer apparently, and why is the game so zoomed in or whatever? TGN platformer has 240 lives apparently. So I'm just gonna do that. This is Boom Boom, by the way. First time we're fighting him. He returns from Super Mario Bros. 3. Dang it. As the mid-boss of each world. So it seems we're getting a lot of Mario 3 characters returning. Boom Boom, the Koopa Kids, the Tanuki suit. This game is a lot like Super Mario Bros. 3. I'd actually consider if Mario 64 had the technology, this is probably what it would be like. So, you're gonna want to get used to this. Walk out onto the bow of the ship and then like run back. Well, you don't have to run back, but still. Kind of epic. And also story time, even though I technically told a story earlier. But whatever. By the way, before I tell the story, there's no sound because, basically, you guys know the commentary gets way out of sync because it drops a whole bunch of frames whenever the screen goes black. Like it might drop them now. It dropped a few. Or completely white. Just if the screen's completely one color, we'll just drop a whole bunch of frames. Oh no. So the commentary ends up getting out of sync You notice that when there's sound, especially from the power-ups. You don't really notice that from commentary. So I'm thinking of just like finding out what songs in every single level, then just downloading it and playing it in. That'd be a lot of work though. I don't know. You guys just might be epic enough for that. And Europe, how's Mario Kart 7? I might play my brother multiplayer tomorrow when it comes out in North America. Because, as I said numerous... No, I'm not going to get it. You know what? Screw this. But as I've said numerous times... Here's the first star coin, by the way, in here. Just somersault and grab it. As I said numerous times, I already have enough games right now. That's why I didn't get Skyward Sword on launch date. Because I have enough games. Such and such. So, I know there's a few different ways to get this next star coin. One of them, it's right on that platform. One is, find where it is at the very top, then wait for it to get to the very bottom, and then shoot. And you'll land there. The other one is do what I do and just wall jump. Or do what I originally did. And you need the Tanuki tail, so I can't show you, but basically you're just doing wall jumping stuff. Would this guy stop being annoying? Also, there was something else I was going to talk... Oh yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles is coming to North America, which... a lot of European people won't care. They already have it. Basically, though... Is there something on top of these guys? Nope. A lot of time there's something on top of thwomps. Basically, it was this huge fan movement, but you can only get it from GameStop or NintendoShop.com or whatever it is. So, that means I have to buy it online because there's no GameStop in Canada. Well, at least where I live. There's only EB Games, which, from what I've seen, doesn't seem to be counted. Yeah, get out from under them! That was really close. Oh yeah, here's the last star coin. So just try and get him down. No, just sit on top of this guy's head. There we go. And go through the door. Do 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 do. Okay, I won't sing. I think there's something else in the way of video game. Dang it. Video game news that I wanted to talk about. But I can't remember. Well, as you guys saw earlier, you can get Victini now on black and white Wi-Fi. Might want to check that out. Pretty epic. Also, Roger's video. I think this is only for Canada. I know how to go through it. Wow. I know how to go to other worlds. But Rogers Canada Video, not the cell phone provider, even though it's the same company. But yeah. The video place is going out of business, kind of like how Blockbuster Canada went out of business a while ago. Probably because everyone's buying games or like used and stuff through usedeverywhere.com, which is different depending on where you live, or Amazon or something like that. And streaming movies with Netflix, so nobody rents anymore. So everywhere that does movie rentals and all that sort of stuff is going out of business. Also, library where I live rents video games and movies and stuff like that. So why pay to rent something at Blockbuster or Rogers that you can rent for free at the library? Unless you lose it or you keep it or something. And there's the first star coin. But they're having like a going out of business sale. Well, not really a sale, but like they're trying to get rid of all their stuff. So all stuff that you used to rent, you can now buy. Well, starting Monday. So I'm probably going to be going there and getting a few Wii games, maybe some PS3, maybe DS. Kind of doubt they'll have a bunch of 3DS since it's pretty new. Yeek! Kind of hate the water levels in this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the fact that you don't have a breath meter or whatever you had in Sunshine and 64 and Galaxy and Galaxy 2 and 64 DS and every other 3D Mario game. I mean, I hated those. Especially when the whole level was underwater. Just meant you couldn't explore very much. I mean, now you just have the game's time limit. Which I think I came up with a conclusion for the time limit in platformers. Basically, your character can only survive for a certain amount of time before they will, like, suffocate or something. Nope, don't want to go in that pipe. Because we still have our third star coin to collect. Because, like, there's only like 2 minutes or something of fresh air, or 200 seconds or whatever. And then, yeah, that sort of thing. And then underwater, it's just how long they can hold their breath. I wish I could hold my breath for 300 seconds or however long we had. Something weird, how many other people, when you played through original platformers, thought that when it said like 268, you thought that meant 2 minutes and 68 seconds? I did. But then my friend who, he was a exchange student from Korea, told me that it was seconds. So, and I've heard everyone else say that, so I just assume he's right. This is a different Toad House. It's not going to give you an item. It's not going to give you 3 items. It's not going to give you over 9,000 items. It's going to let you look at the book, like, of all the stuff, and you can actually save them to your SD card and use them later on. So there's 12 pictures according to this. I have 11 in my main game file. I'm pretty sure the last one comes from beating the last level, which you need to get all the star coins, which I'm still struggling with. I haven't got all of them yet. I think I've got up to Special World 3 with all star coins. I mean, I'm already in Special World 8. Oops. Where'd the sound come from? Sound, I don't want you. You make me look bad at editing. Even though there's nothing I can do, as I said. Come on, just get up there, Mario. No, I said wall jump. Thank you very much. And you're going to need Tanuki for this, too, by the way. Any of these things you can't just somersault in, and even if you could, it would be way too difficult to just keep somersault, somersault, somersault. Down! Thank you. Hitting the shoulder buttons is really hard on the... in my position I'm in right now. And just a bunch of coins and stuff. If you guys played this game, it's called Super Mario Crossover. Maybe it's a different area. But Super Mario Crossover, it's like the original 8-bit Super Mario Bros. but you can play as like Samus and Link and not Lincoln, Link and Simon Belmont, Bill from Contra. It's not an official game, it's just a fan-made game. But it's really fun. Aww, fun. A friend in my typing class actually showed it to me. I thank him greatly. I believe we have to actually go over here for the next coin. Yup. Yup. As Bidoof would say in Mystery Dungeon Explorers, Time, Darkness, Sky. He says it more in Sky because of Bidoof's wish. I believe I know where that's going to. Yup. Speaking of Mystery Dungeon, how would you guys feel about me possibly LPing one of those games? Because, I mean, they're not the most fun. Like, because most people when LPing them just, like, super speed through the dungeon and play music, which, that's not an LP, that's a walkthrough. Actually, that's not really a walkthrough either. LP is commentary. That's pretty much a mandatory thing for LP. Like, every once in a while you can, but LPs are supposed to be commentary. Let's play. You're supposed to be interacting with the viewers. Which, really, I can't do because this is only a one-player game. Unless you guys want a street pass with me, which I'm not giving where I live. But anyway, next time on Mario 3D Land, we'll do World 3-4. See you guys then.